Everyone, so we are about to start the next question from our series of Solve Line 75 lead code problems. So the question is threesome. You are given this array and you need to find those three indexes whose sum is equal to 0 and return all triplets. Okay, so basically all the triplets you need to return whose sum is equal to 0. Now let's see how we can approach the problem. So the first approach or the brute force approach is that you can use for loop, three for loops back to back like I, J and K. Okay, and then add all the items of nums I, nums j and nums k, and if its sum is equal to 0 then push it inside this array list. This way you can return the answer, but of course the time complexity will increase to O and Q, which you don't want because it's very high time complexity. You want to optimize it a little bit more. To optimize it, you can think of reducing some for loop, which can be done using hash set. Okay, in both these cases, since we it's not mentioned that the array is sorted, you need to sort the array first. Okay, in both these cases, so if the array is null or it's less than 3, right, it's not having the item total of 3 numbers, so you just return the empty one. But if it's no, if it's more, then you just sort the array and make a hash set. So what you'll do is you'll take a for loop first. The outer for loop will be same. You can take a for loop also. You can take a while pointer, left pointer, right pointer, and basically you'll just add the things in this hash set. As hash set is you having or it stores the unique value, then you can just add inside this if the total is equal to 0 and just return the answer. But now one more thing is this: your space complexity is increasing. Reduce this space complexity, what you can do is you can just optimize this code a little bit more, and we have to add some more conditions over here so that we can reduce this space complexity to just O of n. Okay, so this is very simple two pointer approach. It's kind of similar to this one. You can in fact take all this code from here, right? So this condition is same. In fact, the for loop is also same for the outer point, and for inside, what you will do is you will make a j which will be I plus 1 and int k which would be from the rightmost, so that would be of nums dot length minus 1, and the condition would be while j is less than k. Okay, so now if you can find the sum, if total sum sums of I plus j plus k is equal to 0. Okay, then of course one thing you need to do is you need to store it in the answer. You just make it an answer is equal to new array list. Okay, you just store it inside this answer. Arrays dot as list. What you need to store this whole nums I, nums j, nums k, but not with the plus, with comma. Okay, as list you are storing inside this. Now one more task you have to do: you have to move this j and k pointer. Okay, so because this is the additional thing which we are doing inside this. So if you have to check if nums of j is equal to nums of j minus 1, then do just j plus plus. And similarly for k, it's equal to k minus 1, k minus minus. Or if nums of I is equal to nums of j minus 1, but where I is greater than 0, then just continue. You don't want to add repetitive things, right? Here you just do this j plus plus, sorry, j plus plus and k minus minus. Also, if you'll write the else if condition too here, that else if your sum, the sum is less, right, than 0, and if the sum is greater than 0. If it is less than 0, then of course you need to improve the pointer towards j, right? Like towards k. You can say that you will do just j plus plus, and if it's not, then you will just reduce the pointer of k. Let's run this. Okay, let's submit this. So yeah, it's done. Thank you everyone.